How's it going? It's been a minute since I've uploaded something to YouTube, so consider this a refresher that I'm still alive. So, what I'm doing is I'm showing you two games that I have two copies of. So I guess it's 222. I don't know where you're going with this, but I don't know where I'm going with this. So, I mean, there's nothing else. We just can look at this. Here's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, both copies. Move the second one over here so that you can't see it easily. Now, we're going to be comparing the two copies. Now, I'm only focusing on games. I think I have one for 8 seconds, the VHS tape, and they do have different packaging. Might make a separate video on that. So let's talk about it. Both of these I got from the thrift store, as you can tell by the tags. One of them has a regular PlayStation 2 mark, and the other one has the PlayStation 2 Burgundy Greatest Hits. Might remember that from Scott the Waz's video on Greatest Hits. Now, so let's take a look at the game art. Relatively the same. The bottom is different. This one includes or actually, technically, the teen watermark is even that's different. There's no white border around here, and there is one right here. This one has online broadband and dial-up, and this one is a lot more bigger and to the right. And for logos, Neversoft print logo with a registered mark, and it seems to be literally like they just plastered the screen cap of the logo. It's a bit hard to see, focus and shit. Activision 02, and this one has Activision and Neversoft, and the Neversoft logo doesn't look as tacky. On the sides, I have to work with one hand, sorry. The sides are mainly the same. Yeah, so let's talk about the differences. Of course, the PlayStation 2's header is going to be different. This one's black, this one's white, red and black. It's like night and day. This one all the way extends to black, but I'm assuming this one has it has like a red ridge onto it. And maybe it's because of the copy that I have, but this is orange and this one's pink. So there's that. Here we go. So this one's the original, this one's the greatest hits one. Now there's a lot of differences we can talk about here. First of all, the GamePro fun factor is relatively the same, though I think this one's slightly grayer and this one's slightly darker for the background. This says drop into the ultimate challenge. They both have Tony Hawk. They also both have these images. I don't see any differences with those. Of course, this one has like a ripped thing with an image, and this one has a bunch of quotes. Drop into the ultimate challenge. Drop into the ultimate challenge. Same text, or same font, same text, right. It's in a slightly different formatting, but that's different. This one has some bios. This one has a rare must-own title. I think Tony Hawk Pro 4 is pretty easy to find though, sadly. Let's take a look at this. Teen Blood Mischief. That one's way over here. I don't know why they decided to, or actually this is probably a slightly later release. Let's take a look. Well, this says 2002. This says 2002. I don't see much differences. I'm assuming both of these are, I mean, they both have the same IBN tag from what it looks like. Yep, they do. So it's mainly this one uses one that's not before the SRB one. And actually, if you compare, let's compare this actually. Both seem to have the same text, yes. They both have the same warnings. Powered by GameSpies on both, though this one's slightly bigger. Neversoft, which we mentioned, had that tacky black background. It's different here. Activision 02 logo, just Activision here. There's no DVD-ROM logo on the Grace Hits one. I was about to say Player's Choice. This one has DVD-ROM. Dolby Surround Pro Logic 2 is on both. And all in all, this one's a lot more squished, and this one's a lot more wider. I just realized they both have DVD-ROM, and you can tell I'm not scripting this video. This one's white. This one's black, slightly larger. Let's talk about the discs inside and the instruction manuals and such. Discs is what you expect, and then finally the other one. Let's get this one out. So both have the original instruction manuals, but this one has a slightly. This one has the red PlayStation 2 logo. If we compare, they both have the memory card readers. They both have. One of them has teen. The other one has teen with white border. This one. So that one has Sluice 20504, Sluice 20504GH. I don't know if that means anything. I usually associate GH with Australia because a lot of companies I can hit the focus. All right, fair enough. Most of these companies usually call it like GH and such. They have a GH in their end of the name. Is there anything on the top that can differentiate when this was released? Not really. Yeah, that's it. That's it with these. Now, on to the other game choice. Now, I do have a PS2 for these, but I don't have any game consoles for these. Or I don't have a game console for this. Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal. Yes, a licensed game. Now, what's interesting about this is that this one's Special Edition. This one's 2011 Special Edition. Both seem to be the same cartridge. Let me show you this. I'll have to open this a lot more manually with 2 fingers, 2 thumbs. Fair enough. Both these actually include, this game was pre-owned, probably from the thrift store. I'd assume, at least. Now, take a look at the cartridges. One of them says Deal or No Deal Special Edition. The other one says Deal or No Deal Special Edition. Both include the same markings on the bottom. They have the same logos, licensed by Nintendo, in the mall. Just for comparison, let me get the Nintendo DS cartridges out. Is there anything interesting on this? Well, maybe. Patent pending. Let me try and focus this for you. This one says BNL ENG J08. This one says BNL ENG J22. So this one is slightly different. Let's just say that. It's very interesting. Put these cartridges back. I don't have a Nintendo DS for this. They both have the same instruction manuals and such that come with that. Both have the regular spine. The backs aren't different. It's mainly just the front. It's night and day. Zoo, E. They both have French things with it. That's interesting. 2011's Deal or No Deal Special Edition. Deal or No Deal Special Edition features all new minigames, themes, and graphics. I can't read French. Novajox mini jux themed it graphimizi. I don't think that's how you speak French, but I tried at the very least. Now, actually, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to do the 8 VHS one. Hello, I'm back, and I have gotten the 8-second VHS's ones, which they last longer than 8 seconds, I'm going to assume, for good defamation. Anyways, new line home video. Let's see if it'll focus properly. New line home video, new line home entertainment. This one's a slightly different, later release. I think the red is just different because of how old it is. This one has a Turner Home Entertainment logo. This one says digitally mastered stereo. Both of them have them. One of them just has, in4275. Another one has a V on it. Not to mention, this one has VHS earlier. Closed captioning. That's the NCI mark. This one has a weird gunk on it. And the backs are majorly the same. There are some very slight differences that I can see just by, judging it. See if there's any other ones? Yes. No. So let's talk about these. First of all, rated PG for language. Does it appear here? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. It just says PG here, PG-13. It's really small though. It's captioning, New Line Home Entertainment, New Line Home Video. This one has the thing for it, the URL. This one says 2001. This one says 1994. It's a lot more harder to see. This one is from the Digital Experience. The other one is also from the Digital Experience, but this one has the Turner Home Entertainment logo. And let's compare VHSs. Usually with VHS reprints, they are the same, and that is true here. This one and this one come from both the 2001 and 1994 versions, which makes sense. It's not like these copies, or not. These games usually will get reprinted, but the VHS ones don't. So, interesting video. I'm trying to test out my camera. This is going to be a really crappy upload, but interesting fun facts about the VHS's games and such that I own. Thanks, guys.